I've been writing this weird little fantasy story called Lucidgis. The premise has shifted around a lot, but alongside the story, I've been world building ideas for a magic system. The actual magic system is called El Americana, which acts like a list of exploits that stem from the system's components and byproducts. Imagine if your conscience had a body with cells and organs just like your physical body. The invisible cells and invisible organs are made of these things I call a janky. There are 4 ajanki cells, 2 positive and 2 negative. These cells combine into pairs, and the pairs create 4 different organs. 3 of the 4 organs make these things called frames, which are like the building blocks of our existence. A janky builds this body across time. A good way to imagine this body is like a 4D shape. Outside of time is this thing called the tide, or the sea of nothing, and out of the tide comes creatures called entity. Entity are only made of 2 ajanki cells called spirit and soul. Without the other 2 ajanki cells, mana and aura, they can't exist in reality. To get mana and aura, they will find our 4D bodies in the tide and try to hijack our ajanki organs like parasites. There are 4 El Americana techniques. Each of them requires you to manipulate frames using your ajanki organs. Your ama is made of aura and mana pairs. It creates mirima, which are frames of the present. By concentrating on frames that entities try to hijack, you can bait the parasites into coming into your ama, where you can tame them. By giving entity mana and aura, you can bring them into existence and use them to attack enemies, defend yourself, or assist you in any way. Your sular is made of aura and soul pairs. It creates elema, which is like your memory. By moving elema from your sular to an object, you can cause the object to misremember itself. Imagine you have a scythe and a broom, and to fix these tools, you could use elema as a band-aid. You could then take scythe elema and transfer it into the broom, creating a casted weapon. Your prana is made of mana and spirit pairs. It creates kanama, which is like foresight. By expanding kanama from your prana into a wide area around you, you can visualize and manipulate your thoughts and feelings. In the Lucidgis universe, it's common for fighters to use the Lucidgis technique during combat to enhance fighting ability. It's also possible for people's Lucidgis to combine or overlap, which allows you to see other people's thoughts. There are only 2 ways to use El Americana techniques. The first is rituals, which you can do while awake but gives weaker results. The second is by lucid dreaming, which you can only do while asleep but allows you to manipulate frames manually and gives stronger results. If you become a really good El Americana user, you can use techniques like astral projecting, which allows you to access reality while dreaming, and awakening, which allows you to astral project while awake. I hope you enjoyed this concept. It's something I like to think about a lot when I'm procrastinating or at work or procrastinating at work. So, thanks for watching.